video, but I'm hoping that you still. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the Revolutionary Spa. This is the show all about self-purposeful action. This is Sophia Sebi, your host. I am sorry I cannot be with you via video, but I'm hoping that you still get the message. And the message today, I just wanted to talk to you because I know I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. I haven't been around. So I do hope that you still get the message. It doesn't matter if it's video or audio. I do hope that we're still in the revolution. What does the revolution mean? We're all about self-purposeful action. The revolution means transformation, reinventing, rebranding oneself. It's not really about the things that surround us, but it's about us changing from within to be able to change the things around us. Because remember, we are what we think about most of the time. We are what we think about most of the time. And as I am all about mindset, this is very true, that I really want to be able to remind you and encourage you that the revolution is all about you changing from within. So as I start this evening, it's 8 or whatever time it is, wherever you are. But my time here is around 9 p.m. My time is around 9 p.m. UK time. And it's Saturday the 18th. Saturday the 18th TV. We're on radio. We are on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We are also on YouTube. So I really do hope that you're all well wherever you are. And I would like to, first of all, thank the Almighty who enables us to be able to come on these shows, to share with you, to be present and share with you every day what we need to do in order to turn things around, And today is no different. Today is all about the mindset. Again, this show is every week, and it's about our mindset, our revolutionary self. And we do take purposeful, intentional action in order to change our situation, to change the things around us, to change the Uganda. Remember, words make or break you. When you change what you say, it changes what you see. So our worldview, mainly around the Ugandan circumstances, is that we always think we lack something, but we do not concentrate on the benefits that we have. We do not concentrate on us as the value. We concentrate on the things that are coming from the outside, people giving us, people doing for us, whereas we need to really start doing for ourselves. So the question I ask you, this show, the question I ask you is, who are you doing this for? Is this doing it for yourself, for your children, for your family, for your children's children? Who are you doing it for? We need to really honestly and openly ask ourselves, who are we doing the change for? If we want the change to be a change that's lasting, a change that is going to revolutionize our country, the change that's going to be completely transformational, who are we doing this for? So think about yourself by thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Where do I see myself in the next year, the next month, the next 2 years, the next 5 years, the next 7 years, the next 10 years? Where do I see my family? How do I want to see my family? How do I want to represent my country? It is not about criticizing each other, criticizing ourselves and seeing someone's wrong. Do you know the Bible says, before you start to pick the peck in your brother's eye, look at the log in your eye. Before you start to pick out or to point out the peck in your brother's eye, pick out your own log. What this means is that do not look at what others do, what others say. Look at exactly what you do. It's all about you. You need to look at yourself first before you look at everyone else. What are they doing for the struggle, this and that, for this and that? Do not look at what others do. Look at what are you doing. Remember, when we change our mindset, our environment changes with it. It is a given. Our mindset changes with it. But just wanted to sort of bring this thought for the day or thought for the week ahead. If you reflect on things like me as a parent or as a sister or as a brother, what am I doing within the circumstances that I'm in? Me as a friend, what am I doing to change my life, to revolutionize my life, and not look at what else someone else is doing to me, but look at what am I doing to myself? So if you're a parent, what are you teaching your child? What are you exposing your child to? Remember, where energy goes, energy flows. When you put your energy into someone else's view of the world, of the perception, you are also saying to yourself that you've given up your energy. Where energy goes, energy flows. And that brings us to our topic today, is about where energy goes, energy flows. So for instance, remember, what are you exposing your children to? What are you exposing yourself to? What are you exposing your family to? The circumstances that you live in around you reflect your mindset. Your mindset needs to change drastically, radically, in order for you to be able to change that country that you so wish to change. The lamenting is not going to help us. The pointing fingers is not going to help us. So we need to be vigilant about who is raising our children, what are we exposing our children to. As we become obsessed with acquiring material things, we are creating a crumbling foundation in our children, in a future of humanity. So what if you don't invest now in yourself, in your family, in your children? Remember that someone else is going to invest in them. Someone else is going to expose to your children to something. For instance, look at the education system. The education system is there to mold you into, or to mold us into sort of a systemic way, to restrict, to conform our minds to majority thinking. We must be willing to stand out from the crowd. Otherwise, we are all lost in a sea of the same. Imagine having the same of everything. Being uniform, it is boring, and it is where it has left us as a people. Remember, thoughts are powerful. Thoughts become things. You think it, you say it, you act on it. The Bible tells us, in the beginning there was Word. The Word became flesh. The Word was God. So thoughts become things. And the riches come with the state of mind, and not because of hard work or blood and sweat. We are hardworking people. We do toil, we fight, we really work hard to provide for our families. But why is it that we're still in the position that we're in? This is all to do with our mindset. The riches come with or come from the state of our mind. It doesn't come from the things we acquire from outside to ourselves. Riches come with the state of mind. So where your energy goes, if you invest in your mindset, if you invest in the way you think, the way you move, the way you perceive the world to be, that is what is going to make us a revolutionary people. That is how we're going to revolutionize our country. We are not going to do that by lamenting. We are not going to revolutionize it by blaming. We are not going to revolutionize it by pointing fingers. That is not going to happen. Riches come with the state of mind and not because of hard work or blood and sweat. And remember, fear is an imagined thing. We are the master of our fate, the captain of our souls. If you look around you, the people that you hang around with, if you look around you, the people, they can be on social media, they can be off social media. Look around you, the people you hang around with, what are their thoughts? What drives them? What is their value? What drives them to do the things they're doing? How is their life like? And I have observed the majority of us as Ugandans, as a nation, we are dominated with thoughts of poor, of helplessness. We're captives. We are the oppressed. We're poverty stricken. We're victims. We sort of thrive in this victimhood. We thrive in this victimhood. We're always wanting to be rescued by someone else. We are not thinking, how can I rescue myself from the situation that I'm in? We're always trying to think of how is someone else going to rescue me? So if we do want this burning desire for change, I'm going to borrow some of the things that can be helpful for us. This was derived from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this book's, there's a section about burning desire for change, the 6 steps, which is persistently using these 6 steps. We can really revolutionize how we see the world, how we do things, and how we can make a bigger impact on this revolution. So number 1, you fix in your mind the exact thing that you want changing. For instance, the vision that we have, that we need, for instance, UFCC, the Uganda Federal Consultative Council, this is where we're going. This is where we're basing our ideology or our values. We fix in our mind the exact thing that we want. And what is that exact thing we want to achieve? It's the revolution, it's the change. And then we determine, that's number 2, we determine what we intend to give in return to achieve it. Remember, there is nothing for free. There's a cost for everything, and that is including freedom. We need to establish a definite date that we intend to possess the thing or the freedom, for instance, that we desire. And then number 4, we create a definite plan. For instance, if you see the UFCC plan, the Uganda Federal Consultative Council plan, we create a definite plan on carrying out our desire for freedom. We cannot, for instance, just have a vision or desire without having a date by when we want this desire to change. Otherwise, we're going to be in endless conversations, endless lamenting, endless going back and forth of what exactly we're trying to do. What is it that we're trying to do to achieve? We cannot have indefinite plans. We need to write a clear, concise statement of the vision, of the desire we want to see, the freedom. How are we going to achieve this freedom? Of course, we know we have a template with the UFCC, the Uganda Federal Consultative Council. We know we have that template. You know, we named the time limit for its acquisition. When are we going to receive it? When are we going to get it? State what we need to give in return to acquire it. It is not going to be free. I am telling you that now. It's not going to be free. Once we've described the plan to which we intend to accumulate or to receive or to get the change that we desire, we need to every day read our statement, the values that we go by. We need to remind ourselves every day, read it aloud twice daily, or once in the morning, once in sunset, sunrise and sunset, once before bedtime. See and feel it in possession. Let's feel that we are going to receive this freedom, because I'm sure most of us are all wanting this freedom, but we're not really envisioning ourselves in how we're going to receive this vision. How are we going to receive it? How are we going to have it? We need to write down new ideas, pioneer. We need to be pioneers for change as well. We cannot stay on the sidelines. If the thing that we want, if the freedom that we want, we need to go on and do it. We need to be purposeful. We need to be intentional. We need to take the action to realize this dream. What is it that you personally are doing each day to realize this freedom? What is it that we're doing to do that? And of course, we need a lot of strength. It was never, nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. Remember the story of David, you know, the story of David in the Bible teaches us that we conquer our Goliath. We know we're going to have fear. We're going to have doubt. By taking it on head on. We need to take it on head on. Just like Ori's, you know, Chimbugwe Ori says that we cannot be hiding. We need to say our intention. We cannot, because that is the cowardice or cowardly. We cannot hide. We need to come up and state our intention. We need to be completely transparent. So I do thank you all who do the really good work, who do the message of sharing and getting the, the gospel out there about UFCC or about the change, about the revolution. Thank you all for the hard work. And remember, as Ian Lavasant wrote on the 29th of March, she said, no matter how small your platform is, you need to use your voice. No matter how your platform is, you need to use your voice. So let us use our voices. Nothing is too big for God. He created all in his image. The only small thing is in your imagination. The only thing that's small is in our imagination. And remember, where energy goes, energy flows. Don't forget, there's so many platforms that we're on. There are very many programs that we have done. You can go and rewatch programs around. Energy goes, energy flows. I did not want to not all in his image. The only small thing is in your imagination. The only thing that's small is in our imagination. And remember, where energy goes, energy flows. Don't forget, there's so many platforms that we're on. There are very many programs that we have done. You can go and rewatch programs around mindset. Today is episode 15 of the Revolutionary Spa, our mindset series. As we continue, today is about, the topic is about Where energy goes, energy flows. I did not want to not come and say something because of technical issues, but I am here today and I'm trying to encourage you. I'm giving you a word of encouragement, motivation to keep going, keep on going. Whatever small thing that you're doing, it is all part of the revolution. Remember, a small puzzle makes the big picture. It's not the big picture making the small, making the end picture. We all need these small steps. We all need to do something that is in our power. Start from where you are now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start from where you are now. If it means practically contributing to the revolution, if it means financially contributing to that cause, it does not matter where. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be on you and then you're providing that practical support. No, but do something. You're doing something. You're doing your part. All the small particles come together to form the bigger particle. That's how the world was created. That's how we are all created as human beings, because we start small. It starts from a small embryo or a small egg and is fertilized to multiply. So that's how God made this. So I encourage you all, keep on keeping on, keep doing what you're doing. It is the Revolutionary Spar, your host, Sophia Sebi, and I'm hoping that next week I'll be able to see you on video, or I'll be able to come on video and make, sort of go through the educating, the motivating, the inspirational word that I feel as a person. I'm doing my small thing. Are you doing your small thing? If not, why not? Remember the UFCC plan, or the ideology of federal governance. It's about having those 5 people, the most important people. It's almost like a how do you call it? Call it your mastermind. Call it your mastermind, where you have the 5 most trusted people that you're going to have on your team, that you're going to be teaching this federal governance ideology, so that we can go into a better Uganda. We can go into a changed, a transformed, a revolutionized Uganda, where we are all, having equal stake in the resources of our country. I love you all. God bless you. May the Almighty keep you safe wherever you are. Look after yourselves, mainly your mindset. Your health is wealth, remember. Without health, what is the point? Your health is wealth. So good evening to you all. Good evening, my friends, everyone who's contributing to this revolution. It is Sophia Sebi, your host. I do apologize again. I've not been able to come on via video, but I'm hoping this audio will still provide you with the knowledge, or give you something, a tip in terms of how you can make a contribution. Remember, where energy goes, energy flows. Who are you hanging around with? What are you doing with your life? What are you contributing to the revolution, the Ugandan revolution? What also are you investing in? Are you investing in yourself? And most importantly, who are you doing this for? Is this for you, your family, your children and your children's children? Or is it you doing it for someone else? If you're doing it for someone else, think again. It's all for you. Thank you. Good night, good evening, good morning. May God bless you.